Everyone, this season, don't just watch the games, win them with Pez'sPicks.com. Don't take my word for it. Listen to the man himself.
Thank you, Jeff. This is Pez. After years of giving away our picks on Instagram and beating the house, we've launched Pez's Premium Picks, an exclusive data-based picks based on our algorithm that's hit winners for the last 2 years.
Didn't that algorithm get you over 70% picks right in the NFL last year?
That's right, Jeff. Thank you. No gimmicks, just the pick we believe in. We're using the promo code LOCKITUP this week on Pez'sPicks.com. After that, we're asking for a small donation to keep beating the house.
That's right. Use the promo code LOCKITUP, all one word, for a free week of access at Pez'sPicks.com. That's Pez'sPicks.com. Check it out today.
The all-new 2026 Hyundai Palisade Hybrid doesn't just turn heads. It commands respect. With its stunning exterior, luxurious interior with available captain seats, and spacious third-row seating and equipped with advanced technology, you and the family are making a statement before you even step out. Okay, Hyundai. Visit HyundaiUSA.com to learn more and experience the all-new 2026 Palisade Hybrid today.
Welcome to Sephora.
I'm looking for a perfume that's not too perfumey.
I got you.
Serum moisturizer or moisturizer serum.
Let's get into layering.
My concealer is making me look worse.
Sounds like the wrong shade. Let's get you matched.
There's only one store that really gets what you're going for. Get beauty from people who get beauty. Only at Sephora.
Hi, Let's get you a basket.
This episode is presented by State Farm. Having insurance isn't the same as having State Farm. It's like expecting the leadership of a team captain on the football field, but getting a sea captain. You wouldn't settle for just anything for your team. Shouldn't it be the same for your insurance? So don't settle for just any insurance when you can go with a leader. State Farm. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Know It All Nation, thanks for rocking with us on a Monday night. We're here to talk some hoops with the homies tonight, some NBA basketball. Get started a week from tomorrow. I'm here with the other FFSN fellas. I'm representing the That's Rather Cavalier podcast. We don't do that on YouTube, but you can find it on your audio broadcast, wherever you listen, FFSN, That's Rather Cavalier. But let me introduce the fellas. You've seen them all before that I'm here with right now. I'm here with both halves of the post-game podcast representing the Detroit Pistons. My boy June and B. Foss in the building. Fellas, what's happening?
What up, though?
That is so Detroit. What up, though? 313. And I grew up just an hour south of Detroit. So yeah, I know the what up though, but it's definitely a geographical term.
Yeah.
You know? And we got the other fellas in the building a little further to the west, the homies from the Shy. My boys Zeke and Rick in the building. What's representing the Chicago Bulls, Frustrated Chicago Sports Fan Network. Pay is away today. We gonna see why they call him Frustrated Chicago if the Bears catch that L out here in the DMV tonight as they out here playing the Commanders. So Rick and Zeke, what's happening, man?
Nothing much, man. Ready for the season to start.
Hey, and don't listen to tape, man. We're not twinning today, man. We're
Hey, Rick, what's backstage? Stay backstage, man. We trying to get people to sign up for backstage content, man. Some of them jokes got to stay quiet so we can get people to join, man. But yeah, that boy's out here. I think Rick copied Zeke though, for all transparency. because Zeke look like he look every week. That's I don't know for a fact. But that's what I'm feeling right now though. So fellas, man, what's good? What's been good with this week? I mean, anything y'all want to talk about before we get into the basketball of it all?
Nah, man, we can get right into it, man. We worked up a lather backstage.
Oh,
that's crazy.
That's crazy, but you know what?
No Diddy stage. We worked.
Yeah, we ain't worked up no lather backstage. You know, come on, man.
June, you graduating with the lather work.
Hey, Hey, Rick, all that mean he must really like it, though.
Hey, man.
But, yeah, fellas, the NBA season, this is like a really great time of year. We got baseball still going on, even I know a lot of us is frustrated. I mean, well, not like Chicago sports fans because the Cubs are no pay frustrated. But B-Falls, Detroit Tigers in June, Tigers lost. My Reds was out for they was even in, boy. Them boys got a 2-game sweep. Quick. Ohtani put him out damn near by his damn self. He had more RBIs than they had runs in both games.
Wow.
But, June, you had to go there, man.
I said, wow.
I know what you're saying. Like, that's kind of like a shot.
I reacted to your statement. I didn't know he got down like that. Sheesh.
It didn't take nothing but about 4 RBIs to get that, though. That's what I'm saying.
Oh, I didn't know it was. Yeah, I thought it might have been like 10 or 11 or something like that.
Oh, no. We just gave up a lot of runs, and we leaned on pitching, but gave up a lot of runs and didn't score none hardly. But that's baseball, man. I'll get back into that next year.
Mm-hmm.
But, fellas, man, the NBA season gets started a week from tomorrow. And we talked about this kind of before. I don't know where to watch the game at as of right this second. I'm sure I'll find it, but NBA is going to be on many different platforms this year. I know you got some NBC is back. ESPN got some games. Amazon got some games. And since NBC has, Peacock has some games. ABC got some games. I really can't even keep up, man. But so I know I got my streaming service, and I got regular cable, and I'm a member of Prime and wherever, like Prime and Peacock. I got those. They're trying to show it anywhere else. I might have to go get piracy on their ass, but so I can see
you sound too rich for piracy over there with all them subscriptions.
Man, you know how much cable costs a month?
Yeah.
Man, that cable bill like hitting between the $180 and $215 though.
Mm-hmm.
I got a lot of premium channels and all that, but yeah, so I don't mind paying $27 a month to be able to watch the game. I want to watch it anytime.
Right.
So that's just an additional, but I don't trust enough to give up my cable either, though. You know what I mean? Because that joker,
you never know.
You never know. That's right. That's why I've been telling my wife, man, like, nah, I gotta keep cable. I gotta keep the red zone and everything, But yeah, so fellas, the basketball starts. I'm sorry, say it again, Z.
Red. Ain't that like $500 a year or something?
Nah, well, I don't know. I don't think it's that much. It might be like $125 a year. Yeah.
What?
It ain't that much.
Well, it might be $500 a year. It's about.
I ain't paying no $500. I trust the piracy before I pay $500 a year. I got in October 2009. I remember that's when I got married. That's when Red Zone first came out, that 2009 season. And I got it then, and it was like $50 a month. And it's escalated over the years. But it ain't no $500 though.
A year, you get a year though.
Go to that Monday.
Like a year for the season. When the season hit, it used to be $50 for the season. Now it's like it might be $125, $150. It ain't much more than that for the season though. And and I keep that, and it's available on the piracy along with every other game you want to see. But I need that backup in case my stuff go out. That's all.
Yeah.
But man, y'all got me out here dry snitching on motherfucking name.
Man, that's all you.
No, but I ain't named no servers or nothing. Everybody know they out there. I ain't putting nobody under the bus though.
Yeah.
Well, fellas, the season opens next week. We talking about the defending champion, the OKC Thunder, taking on the Houston Rockets. Let me ask each of y'all first before we talk about that game real quick. You think OKC got a good chance of repeating? Are they the favorites, you think?
Vegas I would say, yeah.
Yeah, they probably are the favorites.
Not only that, they're young. Their superstar is young. He knows how to get to the foul line. They're well coached. They play like they have seven men on the court, and they're all young. And off the bench, they're even deep. So I think that OKC definitely has a very good chance to repeat, barring injury.
Yeah, they're a super deep team. They took their bumps and bruises already, then they made it to the chip. I think everyone is going to – I think last year they picked Boston as the team to – I think that's just kind of a thing people do. They pick the last team that won.
Right.
It's hard to repeat. When was the last repeat we had?
Golden State.
They had a crazy dynasty. So
And that was KD Golden State. That's how long ago that's been.
yeah,
I mean, I think since OKC won, I think the last eight champions been 8 different champions consecutively. If it ain't 8, it's definitely 7. But I feel like OKC made it 8 though. But June, to you, man, you think they repeat? And who do you see as their biggest rival in the West?
I just don't think they repeat because it just hasn't been happening. If they repeat, I mean, we could see a dynasty because I don't think they lost anybody in the offseason, and they're young, they still have their core, as Zeke and Rick mentioned. They're well coached, and they could very well go on a run, so but it just hasn't been done. It just hasn't been done. And then once you win that championship, it's like a target's on your back. Everybody's trying to figure out how to beat you. And I think there's some competition in the West, and the East is, I think the East is just going to, pretty much battle each other like it's crazy. So and the winner of that could be very well versed in that kind of competition. So it's tough, man. It's tough to repeat.
No, I certainly agree with you. I like that you went against the trend you went with the trend, which makes sense to me. Like if you seen something 8 straight times, why would I bet that it ain't gonna happen 9? It ain't happened the last 8, So I agree with you as far as that go. That's like saying it's 29 other teams. One of them ain't gonna win it. OKC gonna win it. I'm taking the field. I'm with you. I don't know if they repeat. I'm gonna ask B False, the homie, the question. B False, who from the East do you see as threats to get to the finals?
Oh, East on the other side, you said?
Yes, sir.
Who? I like the Knicks.
Foster's always been a low-key Knicks fan. I'm just going to put it out there.
No, I definitely side with the Knicks.
And that was before Michael Bridges got there. That was before.
We know his twin like Zeke and Rick is on the squad. We already know what it is. He can't go against Big Bruh or Little Bruh, right? Gotta be Little Bruh.
Damn. Yeah.
I said gotta be Little Bruh. Yeah. or Sonny. I don't know. It's because he's from Philly. False. You ever been over there in Philly doing anything?
Only a few times.
Well, all it takes is one.
Oh, you say something like my son?
Right, Sonny. I ain't talking about Sunny Days.
I ain't that.
I'm talking about DNA son.
I'm like Sonny in Philadelphia. What we saying? Isn't that a show?
Nah, man. But he's from over there. His mom used to work for the 76ers too.
He's from Philly too.
Yeah, and went to Villanova. So yeah, I know he was probably salty when they traded him, but it worked out for him.
Yeah,
it worked out for him. But yeah, man. So I mean, looking forward to a great basketball season. We here to specifically talk about the Central Division. If there's any NBA other after we talk about our division, I'm gonna ask each one of you what storyline you're looking forward to talking about as far as this upcoming NBA season. Like pick a team, pick a player. What outside of the Central Division are you going to be looking at? Or it can be in the Central Division. What are you going to be looking at? But yeah, so let's get into it, man. Let's start with the big four up there in the Wendy, man. Rick, Zeke, what's up? What's up with the Bulls, man? What's going on? What's new? What you expecting? And then pause, then we'll go around the horn with that. Then we'll come back to projected starting lineups.
Well, Kobe White it was just released. Kobe White is not playing preseason. It's only 2 more preseason games left. Kobe White is not playing due to a calf injury, which, as we all know, calf injuries are tricky. You kind of want to, baby steps and kid gloves with calf injuries. The other storyline is the emergence of Matas. He's talking a big game to the media, informing them that, sort of like what Derrick Rose said, like, why not me? Like, why can't I be MVP? So he's taking on that course of, like, why can't I be a superstar? Why can't I lead this team to greener pastures, so to speak? And what else we got? We had a signing, nothing major. We signed Kevin Knox, who's a retread. Then, he's jumped around the league a couple of times. Teams. Hasn't really stuck with the team. His contract.
Former Piston.
I like Knox.
Yeah.
Knox is decent. Yeah.
He keeps getting chances.
So is
in a mid, though.
Yeah, so is hey, no, we tend to believe in these former first round picks. I can say the same thing about Killian Hayes, but I know.
Hey man, don't.
But,
hey, look here,
but
man.
I know how the Detroit people feel about him.
Look, we're not about to do that.
As a matter of fact, y'all know Knox was drafted by the Knicks, though. What y'all didn't draft Knox?
Yeah, Knicks.
Okay. But no, I'm sorry. I just had to interject because you brought his name up. I'm just saying we all try and reclamate them high lottery picks and don't always work. But go ahead.
We're also, like I said, we're gonna. I think Billy Donovan's implementing a pace and space offense, sort of similar to the Pacers of last year. 4-1, 5 out type of offense where everyone is spread. And anything else?
I'm kind of interested to see what Pat Williams brings this year. I don't want to say it's make or break for him, but the better Matas looks, I think the more pressure is on him to step up.
Can I ask a question about Pat Williams? I don't know. Is that potentially a better role for him, like energy and rebounding and some toughness and grit off the bench, or like? I mean, no, I'm just asking, man.
Rick, give the man a chance, Rick.
I mean, if he did that at an elite level, I guess.
I mean,
it's gonna happen.
So y'all basically just down on Pat Williams.
Pat Williams, we'll tease on what our starting five is, but Pat Williams has tapped out. He is what he is, as you well know. Like,
there's no way he can get better.
You think about it, in the NBA, you reach a certain year, and it's like
how many years he got? 5.
This 5 years.
But we giving Kevin Knox a chance though.
Well, we're not asking Kevin Knox. Yeah, the minimum.
We're okay, the money, yeah,
$20 million a year.
Right. Okay, that's fair.
You know, with Pat Williams, we called him the baby claw. They coined him the baby claw. So, I mean, with Pat Williams, I'm sorry. Pat Williams, I mean, and as you all know, you watch basketball a long time, you reach a certain level in your career. If you don't hit after, 3-4, year 3 or year 4, if it's not clicking, then it's not it. You're just a role player. And I think
it seems like that happens more in basketball than it does football. Like, it seems like the first 5-6 years, like if you play 5-6 years in the league and you ain't paying out, you probably ain't paying it no more.
Well, I would say less than that. I would say first, that rookie contract, if they don't see anything of growth, so to speak, no Diddy, and he's not, then that player is not going to be what they want, what they value. So, like Pat Williams, he was picked number 4 overall. I'm not asking him to be a franchise changer. He's been reduced to a role player, even maybe even a bench player. So
he's been starting, got his spot taken in the starting lineup numerous times. I mean,
yeah,
I don't know. I wish him the best though. Yeah.
I got a question for y'all. I want to shout out my chat journal, my homie Afton. She's on one of our Steelers shows with us. Too many roomies. Shout out Afton.
What up,
Certainly appreciate you for tapping in on the Central Division Showdowns. We talked some NBA with the Chicago homies, Detroit homies. Thanks, Afton. But fellas, so y'all picked Pat Williams number 4, and y'all saved the Cavaliers. We was gonna pick Pat Williams, and we ended up taking Isaac Okoro. Then now y'all say it's Isaac Okoro. Yeah. Thank you, Chicago. Kind of like the Cleveland Browns, the gift that keeps on giving.
Yeah,
that's just me poking the bear. I'm just messing with y'all, but
no, you're absolutely right. I mean, our GM, our front office have not made the wisest choices and picks. And
hey,
why loads, Drew?
No, I said
what? Widest loads.
Yeah.
Hey, gotta relax.
But sorry, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
But Foss and June, since the question came up, or we talked about it briefly, can y'all think of anybody that we thought was a bust that later turned it around and was good?
Yeah, I mean, usually if it's
but what is it? They are what we thought they are.
Yeah, bust don't change, man. It is what it is.
But in football, I think Baker Mayfield will consider the bust. Sam Darnold consider the bust.
That's different.
And them boys getting 30, 35 million now though. But it ain't no NBA happy endings like that, is it?
No.
Probably out there. I just can't think.
I just can't think of any right now.
Right.
It's out. Yeah, it's bold for you after that first couple of years. Like,
I mean, I think about the Cavs drafted number 1 overall, Anthony Bennett. Remember him?
That was out of nowhere.
Yeah.
Out of nowhere. But no, he was kind of good the 1 or 2 years he played UNLV. Like, I was kind of because that was a weak draft, I feel like.
Yeah.
And I feel like his potential upside, what it looked like he could be, was better than what he was. And it just didn't ever work. But dude, kind of drifted around to a few teams and stuff like that. And he ain't never make it. I don't even know probably older now. He probably like B. False age or something. He probably ain't playing ball no more. But
what about Sean Livingston?
I was about to say Sean Livingston.
Because he never became a star.
He was a high draft pick, but he won.
But was he a bust or was it injury? He recovered from injury though.
Well, usually that goes to Sonata. Go together, right? Sometimes
He reinvented himself. I know that.
Yeah, he did.
That's one of those players that
you can say that's a happy ending. I agree.
Hey, yo.
Yeah, that too.
A rough start.
Whoa.
Yeah, but that
Can we use another reference?
You're right. You can say that was a positive ending. But I mean, I still would err on the part that he was a high draft pick. He was good. Then he got hurt. Then like Rick said, he reinvented himself, kind of like Grant Hill had to do once he got hurt. Y'all know how that go. Grant Hill was on his way to top 10 all time. If it was Detroit Grant Hill,
yeah,
but he still stayed around another 8-9 years.
Yeah. Penny Hardaway, same thing.
Penny the same way. Yeah, they never was what they were.
Right.
I mean, but I can't think of nobody that was drafted like you suck. You got drafted high, you suck, but later on you went somewhere else, you got a chance and you was good. That's what typically happens. I don't know. But fellas, let's talk about the Pistons, man. So June falls. What's going on in Detroit? How have y'all looked in the preseason? What are your thoughts going forward? And tell us anything you want to tell us, and we'll get to the lineup projection. What your boy JB gonna do after I talk about the Cavs and we circle back around.
So, you go ahead first, John.
Well, first, I never pay attention to wins and losses in the preseason. I just see how the fellas out there playing and meshing. And
you hear that? You hear that, Rick? Them 2 wins Bulls got the Cavs don't mean nothing. That's what June said.
I said I don't look. That's not the way I look at it. I look to see how they're playing, and with Cade, I expect him to, not having to work up a lather, just pick up where he left off, and he's definitely done that. He's been playing pretty well. I wanted to pay real close attention to Ivy.
Come on,
and
man.
see how well. To see how well he's how he's panning out after his injury, and I think they held him out in game 2. Foster, did Ivy?
Yeah, he didn't.
He looked pretty decent in game 1. So yeah, I just look for that, and I've seen what I needed to see, and I think and Duren hasn't played neither. Jalen Duren hasn't played neither game, and that's for no reason. He's not hurt or injured. They just, I guess they're trying to preserve him. But I've seen what I needed to see. So looking all right.
I only asked because you mentioned his name, man. I like the kid as a young 5-man postman. I'm not gonna call him what we call the guys that play center because I get to know Diddy. But but I heard Jalen Duren had old Angel Reese was his little honey.
I mean,
something to that. I'm saying I'm just a fan of Angel Reese on the basketball court. That's all.
Oh, yeah, basketball side, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. I haven't paid much attention to that.
I think they had pieced together an IG story where they were both like, "Oh, one's in Cancun, the other one's in Cancun," type deal. So
Okay.
little you mean or whatever. But
Thanks, B Falls. I can't go to the dude that's my age for the social news.
I'm just saying, man. I mean, like, cashed out, taking, getting with Zedarius is a bigger story. So I haven't heard no stories like that. You know,
took him out the game.
Yeah, took him out the game. He didn't retire.
So you know what?
Wait, what happened?
Zedarius Smith retired today.
Yeah, he retired. Zedarius retired today.
The football player.
The one that was with cashed out. See, you gotta talk to somebody Foster age to get this.
He flipped that.
Yeah, because I ain't know nothing about it. I heard it. I ain't know there's a Devin though. See, over my way though, we only got A-listers like Coco Jones affiliated with the squad.
I love Coco Jones, man.
Hey, must be an older guy thing, Joe, but I do too. But B Falls, what's up with the Pistons, man?
Yeah, the main focus for me has been just watching the new guys that are coming into the fold of things. Obviously, Duncan Robinson and Karis LeVert are new additions to the team, and they played together in college. So I really don't worry too much about their chemistry per se. I think LeVert played one game, and I think he sat next. So they've been doing a lot of just, the preseason is more for the young guys, which is another thing to watch more than anything. They play most of the second half. And so, yeah, the biggest thing is paying attention to the young guys and just seeing how the veteran Michigan folks are meshing with them. But as June said, Cade already looks in rare mid-season form. So that is exciting to see.
Okay. I think I didn't forget. I mean, in the back of my mind, I knew Karis LeVert was there. I think y'all find that's going to be a great addition. I really do. I think he's a multifaceted player. He can handle, he can pass. His defense actually got better when he came to Cleveland under JB. So he's a defender too now. He can knock down some threes. He can get to the back. He can create for others. He's one of those guys that when he's in the game with Cade, if Cade wants to, play the one and handle the ball, when he wants to come off the ball, he can give it to Karis LeVert. Definitely. I like that. And Duncan Robinson, because I felt like, especially if y'all don't get Beasley back, which it don't seem like y'all going to, there was interest with Cleveland, and I thought they was off it, but it seems like they back on it. I don't know. It seems like they might be back interested in Malik Beasley, and I don't know if that'll happen, but yeah, but I like the addition of the boy from Michigan and the Miami Heat, Duncan Robinson, knockdown shooter. You definitely could use a guy like that. I think he's probably more of a true specialist because JB ain't really gonna like his defense though. But y'all got guys in there that can cover for him though, because y'all got some bullies back there. You got Durant protecting the rim. You guys there, Isaiah Stewart trying to knock everybody out that come to the paint. So
you got Thompson. Thompson plays defense.
Oh yeah, that's
big time.
I forgot about Thompson. Baby Thompson. They twins too, right? It's a theme tonight. We got Zeke and Rick. We got B. Falls and Mikal Bridges, and now we got the top. It keeps popping up.
Twinning.
I'm gonna change the title of this show on my end to Twinning. But nah, man, I like the potential there. I'll talk briefly about the Cavs, then I'll just talk about the Cavs, say my projected lineup, then we'll come back around, go to B. Falls in June and tell us about what you see out the rotation, and then to the Fab Four in Chicago. Talk about them. Yeah, fellas, the Cavs, Kenny Atkinson hasn't won a preseason game in 2 years he's been there. You think he's like 0-7. So that lets me know that I really can. It's like preseason football, right? We know that. I mean, when you already a good team, like I'm sure y'all didn't care what the Lions did this year in the preseason. You wanted to see some of the new guys what they look like, keep our guys healthy, get off the field, right?
Right.
So I feel like the same thing in basketball when you're a good team.
Yeah.
I mean, and that's probably playoffs, not play in and get sent home quick, playoffs. So, because really on some franchises you need to get that winning experience, right? I mean, winning builds winning, so I get it. The Cleveland Cavs started 0-4 last year in the preseason and then opened the season and won 15 straight. I'm not expecting that to happen this year. There'll be some changes on the team. Obviously, we traded Isaac Okoro to the Bulls for Lonzo Ball. I like that. I mean, I like Isaac Okoro as a defender, one of the best on-ball defenders in the league, definitely. I love that part about his game. And when he was first drafted, I thought he could be like a poor man's Jimmy Butler. He would develop offensively, but he hadn't, but he's a great defender. But we got Lonzo Ball. I like the upside of Lonzo, but we all know, Chicago guys know, with Lonzo, you got to stay healthy, Lonzo. The plan right now, going into it, he's going to play. He's not going to start. He's going to play 18 to 22 minutes a game. Come off the bench. They're looking for him to play defense, push the ball, be a high IQ player on the court, and get people involved, hit open threes. I think he shot 37% from three last year when he played in Chicago. His best year was 20%. And we remember Lonzo, when he was in Chicago, that jumper was broke. I mean, he had to go back to the lab and change his whole form and everything.
Yeah.
So, he, like Rick said earlier about reinventing, he had to reinvent his shot. For real. But, I'm looking for him to be a nice piece that's other kids to top. They let Ty Jerome go, let him walk.
Romy wrong.
Yeah, Romy wrong. Better than Kobe White. At least that's what I was on last year. But I wasn't on the Pacers either, and they went to the championship. So even the know-it-all here can get stuff wrong, y'all. I'm here to, where Tate's right, where Tate's wrong. I was wrong.
I was going to ask you, Tate, with the regular season and the success you had last year, the Cavs had last year, does home court advantage really matter? Or is it about resting your players for, during the time of the season so you guys can be fresh for the playoffs?
I think it's probably more definitely about rest. I mean, because home court advantage didn't do us no good last year. The injuries what killed us. So, I think you want to be healthy going into the playoffs. You want your guys rested. I don't think we won 64 games like we did last year. I expect them to be around the 57 to 58 mark, somewhere around there, you know what I mean? And I don't know if anybody East is going to win 58 or 60 games. So probably still can be slightly less and still be a 1 seed. I think Boston might have won 58 games last year. They was a 2 seed. So, because it's just a battle of attrition, right? I mean, you win the games you're supposed to win and you split your tough games, then you should get up around that mark for the teams that's looking to compete in that top 2 or 3 seeds. That's what you got to do. We acquired Larry Nance Jr. is back in Cleveland, is where he's from. A veteran minimum deal, just because he wanted to come back home and be part of something special. His dad is from there, played there. I mean, a part of the Cavs with Mark Price and Brad Daugherty and all that. His dad's number's retired in Cleveland. First time he was there, he got to wear his dad's number. I would imagine that's his number this year, but I don't know. But versatile, big, they can play the 4 and 5. Be a nice add with Evan Mobley and Jared Allen. And I'm saying now early, Jared Allen could be on the trade block before the trade deadline.
Yeah, Larry Nance got his jersey retired?
Yeah, his dad in Cleveland.
Not in the Hall of Fame.
But he's in the Cleveland Hall of Fame. I mean, yeah, no, his jersey retired in Cleveland. Number 22 only came down for his baby boy.
And did they retire Mark Elo's jersey too?
No, it's Craig Elo. not to be confused with Mark Price. I don't think nobody. No, it's not the same thing. Because
I'm just saying they're retiring jerseys left and right.
All white boys don't look alike, June.
Elo, man. If they retired Larry Nance, they can retire Elo's jersey, man.
Nah, Mark Price like the all-time.
I ain't said nothing about Mark Price. I said Elo.
But you said Mark Elo. But I'm saying Mark
That was an accident, bro. Let's move past
that's how Mark came up, though.
Yeah, let's move past that. Mark deserves
Talking about old stuff.
Okay. What about you? You said Elo and Nance is the same guy?
I'm asking if you can retire. Hold on. If you can retire Larry Nance's, then Elo's deserves to go in the Raptors as well.
I'd ask you to go back and look at their numbers when they was in Cleveland. Larry Nance was part of that front court with Brad Doherty and him.
I remember, man.
Craig Elo was a 6'7" man.
I remember Larry Nance. I just don't remember him, jersey in the Raptors worthy.
For the Cleveland organization.
Cleveland.
Oh, you don't gotta say it like that.
Hey,
you ain't even see Isaiah Thomas play. You don't even remember Isaiah Thomas.
No, I didn't. I saw Joe Dumars play though.
Okay, because Joe was washed by then.
Yes, he was.
he had 1 foot in the gym door at that time.
Man.
When you seen him play. But Craig Elo, most famous moment is Jordan doing the double fist on him hitting the game winner. We're not retiring jerseys for that, man.
I mean, you retired Nance's though. I'm just saying.
I just
Zeke, am I far off? Am I tripping?
You tripping? Look at their numbers in Cleveland.
I went to look up his stats. Like, man, maybe Larry Nance was cold. I mean,
couldn't find them.
What was his number? What's his number? Tell me his numbers.
He averaged. His highest average was in Phoenix. He averaged 22, but he didn't average single digits in Cleveland. He was always double digits.
Like 10? Like, what is it?
Well, I mean, what was his numbers? Say the numbers.
He was 17-8, 16-8, 19-8. That's pretty good.
Fontecchio numbers.
I mean,
Drunas and Goski's numbers retired in Cleveland.
Those are
lifelong Cav, though, right?
You're real
good numbers. I just don't think they're jersey Raptor numbers.
Yeah, I didn't think he'd have his jersey retired.
But Larry Nance was good. I say that. But
his name rings bells. His name rings.
Experience a membership that backs your business journey with American Express Business Platinum. When you pay with membership rewards points for all or part of an eligible flight booked with a qualifying airline through Amex Travel, you can get 35% of those points back, up to 1 million points back per calendar year. American Express Business Platinum. There's nothing like it. Terms apply. Learn more at americanexpress.com/business-platinum.
Don't chew on that, Max.
Cooper loves that chew, too.
Oh, now he's into Cooper's food. Wow, he is loving it. What do you feed Cooper?
Blue Buffalo Life Protection Formula. He never leaves a crumb. I love it because it's made with high-quality protein, nutrient-rich fruits and veggies, and wholesome whole grains.
Looks like we're switching to Blue.
Blue Buffalo foods are made with the superior ingredients your dog needs to thrive. Can your dog food say that? Visit feedbluefood.com to learn more.
Hey, you see these?
Williams would have his jersey up and hanging in Cleveland.
Wow, come on, man. That's crazy.
Well, I don't know. We ain't finna retire a Coral number. I don't know. Larry Nance, the original winner of the slam dunk contest.
Yeah.
You know? But all right, Pay, go watch the game, man. Go watch the game.
11, 7 foot in dunk contest.
Yeah, please.
He dunked 2 balls at once. Pause.
Hey, yo. Whoa. That was egregious.
Egregious. Flagrant.
Oh, man.
That was flagrant, Zeke. Let me see. Do I got something for flagrant? I don't even got none, man.
Just fine for that.
It's just
fine. Okay, that's a good one, Pause, because, yeah. Paul, no Diddy won't just get that one. You got to put some money in the jar. Yeah, man. Thanks, B-Falls.
But
yeah, man, back on track, man. Real quick, because I'm trying to finish the cast. So we added Larry Nance Jr. Yes, his dad number retired. Yes, Larry Nance is a versatile big that can play the 3 and 4 and shot 40% from 3 in Atlanta last year.
Oh wow.
Yeah, but he worked on the shots he left Cleveland. When he was in Cleveland, he played that them couple of years. He came in the trade that year Kyrie was gone and with LeBron's last year in Cleveland, which was 18. So he's added some, stuff to his game since then. The 3-point shot is one of them, though in the first preseason game was 0 for 5. Y'all probably saw that, Rick, if you right. But yeah, don't believe in it though.
I didn't say he's with us. I didn't say that. He's with us. I just said, free.
But yeah, so they added some nice rotational pieces. I like what Jalen Tyson. I think he had a good second year jump. You'll see that this year. We signed Sam Merrill, space creator, knockdown shooter, coming off screen, movement shooter, coming off screens. His gravity on the court opens stuff up for a lot of the players in the court with. And we added Thomas Bryant. We needed that. He's better than Tristan Thompson, younger than Tristan Thompson, and he's a big that can also, willing, if nothing else, to shoot the three. I think he shot like 34, 35% last year in Indiana. He had some big threes against us in the playoffs last year. So glad to have him as a fourth big man. So as far as the starting lineup in Cleveland goes, Cleveland won 64 games last year. Right now, Darius Garland and Max Strus are both going to be out to start the season. I think Darius Garland is doing some high-level basketball activities, but I think they probably keep him out the first 10 games just to be sure. And Max Strus is out till at least after Christmas with a foot injury that happened while training. But we have a full offseason with DeAndre Hunter. We traded for last year, who LeVert was part of that trade that went to Atlanta. He signed with Detroit, obviously, after the season. So the starting lineup is going to be Jared Allen, Evan Mobley at the 4, DeAndre Hunter at the 3. Probably, I'd see Jalen Tyson probably at the 2. That's what they did in the preseason. Could be Sam Merrill, though, but I feel like they want Sam Merrill's scoring and shooting coming off the bench because he got a big pay raise. He went from making like $1.5 million a year to $9.5 million a year. So expectations going to go up with him. Even though he's a good role player last year for what he did, there's expectations going to be higher on him this year because he's making more money. But I still think the starter is Jalen Tyson. It was really good. 6'6", lost some weight, gained some strength. Going to be that defender, can rebound at the guard position. And Donovan Mitchell's going to play the point until DG gets back because they don't want to put those extra minutes on Lonzo. So that's the starting lineup to start the season. Like I said, Darius Garland probably should be back after 10 games. The rotation-wise, how I see that playing out, you're going to see a lot of Lonzo off the bench. Him and Sam Merrill will probably be the first off the bench. Then you still got your guys like Larry Nance Jr. be the first big off the bench, and Dean Wade. Kenny Atkins likes to play 10 players, so it'll be interesting to see what happens once DG and Max Strus get back, who gets cut back on minutes. But he could take that 10 players he likes to play and play 11 just to keep guys fresh, like we talked about for the playoff run when it's time to start thinking about that. So that's the Cavs starting lineup. Like I said already, my expectation for wins, losses, I'm going to say 58 is my expectation for the win. I think that puts you in the 1-2 seed discussion. And I don't think home court is important because to get home court, all you got to do is win one game on the opponent's court, and then you got home court. So it's definitely more important to be healthy than home court advantage. So, yeah, that's my thoughts and my projected lineup for the Cavs. B. Foss and June, going to y'all now.
It's pretty similar to last year as far as our starting lineup. Jalen Duren at the 5. You got Tobias Harris at the 4. I know. Arson Thompson at the 3. Ivy at the 2. Cade at the 1. Unless I'm off, Foster.
No. You got it.
Run it down again, Foss. I wasn't really quite paying all total.
I believe you said Kate Cunningham at point guard, Jaden Ivey at the 2, Star Thompson at the 3, Tobias Harris at the 4, and Jalen Duren at the 5.
That's a good lineup. I mean,
the only difference is Tim Hardaway Jr. is no longer there. He started last year.
And he started because Ivy was out, right?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, and then he started also because Asar Thompson didn't start the year. So I
Right.
think technically it was
Ivy was playing before he broke his leg, and then when was starting when he broke his leg, and then Arthur Thompson came back. I don't know how far along he was, but he came back, and then when Ivy went down, that was the starting lineup.
they apparently played together. That's the crazy part about it.
So how's Thompson looking to you guys thus far at offseason and preseason? Where he is at? Where is he at now? Because I think he's a player with a high ceiling. He just obviously need more development, I think, but I think he's a tremendous talent. Has he shown any maturation? I won't use the word Rick used. Any maturation since the offseason last year?
He's still
hashtag no growth. Go ahead.
He's still horrible from the free throw line. That hadn't changed. He shot very poorly in game one of the preseason from the free throw line. But he's getting to the line. He's very athletic. That hasn't changed, and I expect to see a lot from him. So yeah, he's going to be the same. I think he's going to be better than last year, and he's moving right along in the right direction.
Okay.
Yeah, it's pretty obvious they want to. Well, not to cut your wisdom, but it's pretty obvious they want to increase his usage as far as using him to create for others. And he's doing a good job of getting to the line. It's going to be imperative that he knocks down more of those because he's going to become somebody that they're just like, well, we'll just send him to the line and see what happens. And
he become Isaac Okoro, very athletic, good defender.
Wait, slow down.
He's far superior athletically than, not to say that Corey, but I mean, Asar is like 98th percentile as far as athleticism. But
I think Okoro is too. I just think Thompson like 6'8", right? Okoro like 6'4".
Okoro can actually shoot better than him. Like you said, he
out
perseveres in the playoffs. But
ouch.
Okoro can actually shoot a little bit, I think. If I'm not mistaken.
In the regular season, I think he shot like 37% last year. As soon as them pliers clamp down a little bit, you feel that pressure. Them shots is broke,
One out,
bro.
coach. Get me out of here. Yeah.
He tapped it. But yeah, no, okay. So and Duran, I like him a lot too. What's up with him, boss?
We haven't seen him. He
double from him this year. Automatic.
Yeah. He's pretty much a double threat. He's him and Ivy are due for contract extensions coming up there's like a deadline before the season starts. And yeah, Duran's 21 years old. He's already a double threat and an improved rim protector. So he's going to be making it somewhere upwards around that Jabari Smith extension number. So around 25, 30 when it's all said. 21 years old. Dude is whatever do they call it, man child.
Yeah, I thought he was a little older than that too. But
he came into the league at 18.
All right, okay.
Memphis.
He played for Penny.
Yeah, he played for Penny, yeah.
Whoever would have thought he was going to be better than Monty Bates?
Yeah,
man. Hey, I forgot about him.
I think he plays for Philly now. Why did they send him?
He do play for Philly. He do play. Philly just trying to. That's the last part of the process in Philly. That's the last piece of the process. Y'all went to New York, so y'all was a 5 seed. That was 5-4, right?
No. It was 3-6, right?
3-6. Yeah, I think you're right. New York was a
6 seed.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, I personally see Detroit being better than 6 seed. I think Cleveland, New York are the top two favorites, but I think Orlando, Atlanta, and Detroit are all right there for that 3, 4, 5. The way I see it. Well, how you guys see it?
I see it something like that. I think 5 seed are better. I want to, get too optimistic, but 5 seed are better.
Right. Okay. You the same way, Foss?
Yeah.
All right.
I had a question from the Peanut Gal. Foster June, stat-wise, what are you looking for Ivy? What are you looking for him to average?
Ooh, that's a toughie. Before the injury, he was about 16, 17 a game, Foster?
Up the gate, he was a 15, 16 point game as a
No,
rookie.
and yeah, so I'm looking for that stat line. About 15 a game.
I'd be remiss if I didn't say this. What how many games does he need a lather to really get going? You looking at
Yeah, Parker talked about this. As far as on a Pistons show, how long it would take. What was our patience as far as Ivy? And I would say give him. I would say about 2 or 3 weeks.
Okay.
I give him some leeway.
2 or 3 weeks is like 15, 16 games.
No, this was say 10. 10 was my number, but
I thought
Wait, to do what? To come in and prove himself?
To where I'm like, all right, we need to see
to be that consistent 15, 16 point a game type of person.
Okay.
With the new lineup.
Okay.
And with the team chemistry and all that. Yeah, so
hoping to see an uptick, especially because he's good. His role immediately is going to be to kind of cover what we missed from Malik Beasley. So I'm hoping that that we see that jump that we were starting to see last year before he got hurt. And this kind of leads into the young players and what we want to see, because I'm definitely looking for him to, because his efficiency was going up. I think that his catch and shoot numbers were improving, and I'm hoping that he can do that amongst a few other things that maybe we'll get a chance to talk. Well, later.
His
okay.
ball handling, no Diddy. His ball handling needs to improve as well. He's very much turnover prone.
I think the biggest thing for him is going to be honing in on that, the athletic abilities that he has. Sometimes he's out there and it's like he's just moving too fast. It's like he's on like an Adderall. It's like, slow down.
Or cocaine get you that way too.
Yeah, but that's the.
Oh, that's old school.
The young is on the Addy now, man.
Okay. Now, quick question before I go to the Sports Life Hip Hop, Zeke and Rick, about the Bulls. I want to know between you guys. I'm gonna ask Zeke, who's a better player between Ivy and Dosunmu right now?
Brooks Running reminds us that we're all powered by something. Whether it's the me-time energy of a run after a day at the office, the electrifying energy of your first marathon, or the infectious energy of a group run with your friends. No matter what energy powers you, Brooks has gear specifically designed to unleash it. So lace up and let it out. Let's run there. Visit brooksrunning.com today to learn more.
This episode is brought to you by Contentful. Marketers, you know that feeling when your creative clicks? When that social post sends engagement through the roof? When your outside-of-the-box campaign hits ROI positive? When a personalized homepage turns prospects into customers? It's utter marketing bliss. Contentful helps you create tailored omni-channel experiences without working overtime. No stress, no limits, only possibilities. Get the feels at Contentful.com.
I'll probably go with Io.
Oh.
Well, be false. Why not?
Was a good player, but
he got more consistent.
What Io is like, he's just a man player to me though. Like he'll never be a starter, and he's kind of already maxed out. Like, not, I don't know what their ages are, but I don't see Io sending any higher. I think that Ivy at his max could be a 20, 21 point a game score. I don't see that for Io. I see him all.
Io's 25 years old.
Okay, so he's the same age as Kobe White, right?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I don't see him getting any better than being a role player. He'll never be the heavy usage.
But the in fairness to Zeke, the question was right now. We're not projecting out.
Oh no, yeah, still, I still say
What? The guy broke leg that didn't play last year is better than Io?
he's gonna come. He's healthy now. Who would win in a race right now? His broke leg don't mean nothing. Blowing right by him.
Okay, whoa.
Yo.
I can't. Hey, and we can talk about that after we let Zeke and Rick go, because y'all told me the Bulls and Pistons open against each other, right?
Yeah. 22nd.
Okay.
Remember what
In
happened?
Chicago.
Remember what happened to the last security guards?
Uh-oh.
So Zeke and Rick, man, just tell us what's up with this Bull. I'm a Chicago sports fan. They got a short up or reel up about the Bulls. I didn't know it, but the Bulls got a big four, y'all. Believe it or not, a big four. And I said if IG had a laughing emoji or YouTube, I would have hit it. But I want these guys to explain what they're talking about and tell us about the Bulls, and then your projected starting lineup for the Bulls, you guys.
First off, if you're gonna rah your team, we got to bring out the Terrell Owens pom pom. So we got a big four. We got to root for the team in Chi-Town. As far as our team, well, we're gonna start with Kobe White. As I stated earlier, Kobe White, he's definitely got to get a lather. I would expect with his calf, he's looking, I would say, 10 games before he really gets it going. Like, calf, you got to be, you have to, really be careful with that. We spoke on Io. As good as he is, and Foster alluded to it, that he's a role player, he probably will come off the bench, because our starting lineup, I would say, is Vooch at the center, Matas at the 4, Okoro at the 3. I think Billy D, but depending on the matchup, he'll either put Trey Jones at the point guard and Giddey at the 2. Depending on the
start.
Yeah, because Trey Jones is a very good plug and play point guard, where he's able to distribute the ball.
Wait, please say the 5 again. You said Kobe somewhere there, right?
Well, no, Kobe's injured. I'm thinking
okay.
He might miss
to start the season. Okay, I got you.
Yeah.
So what's wrong with Kobe? How long is he out?
Well, he's not playing in the preseason, so
that was half, you said.
Right. So if he's not playing in the preseason, I don't think he'll be ready for game 1. I mean, he could possibly, but if Kobe is ready for game 1, obviously he's the starting. I'm thinking more like they'll give him a couple of games off. This is not official, but I would think that they'll give him a couple of games off before he starts to get his to get going and for the season. And if so, against Detroit, you might see a lineup of Vooch, Matas, Okoro, Trey Jones, and Josh Giddey. If Kobe is playing, obviously take out Trey Jones, and you're going to get Giddey and Kobe at the 1 and 2.
Is Giddey playing the point guard? He's more the facilitator between the two, right?
Correct. Yes, more than Kobe. Yeah. He's also Giddey can be a matchup problem, being that he's the 1. A lot of he sees over most point guards in the NBA. He rebounds very effectively. The only thing is his Achilles heel, no pun. Well, he didn't have one, but his Achilles heel would be his jump shoot, his shot. I think he shot 33% last year. Oh, actually 37%, but it's not an effective 37%. It's not he doesn't shoot a lot of threes.
It's a let him shoot at 37%.
Yeah.
They ain't rushing out.
Right.
He with us type of 3.
Yeah, it's a couple.
So you tell me y'all got 2 of them in the starting lineup. Then if Okoro in the lineup, but we already said good regular season shooter though. So you good to the playoffs.
Yeah.
Right. Also, the Bulls, they're gonna play defense. You got Okoro, what you stated, Tate.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Giddey plays defense, and Matas is learning to play defense. So we all know Vooch is not going to be a anchor. Off the bench, we got Pat Williams and we got Io and Kevin Huerter.
I like that too, Huerter.
Huerter is a 3.
He's now. I ain't gonna ask who better between Huerter and Duncan Robinson, because I know it's your guy, Rick.
It's gonna be Huerter.
I said, I know it's your guy.
Yeah. Duncan Robinson. He can't create at all.
Yeah, he got to
Yeah, he just catch and shoot. Herder can at least put it down.
Not leaving either one of them open, but you
That
try
part.
out Duncan Robinson, he might turn it over.
Right. Okay, so the bench rotation you telling me is Herder, Pat Williams. Who else did you say?
Herder, Pat Will. You got Jalen Smith. You know what? I forgot. Not Jalen. We got Zach Collins.
Oh yeah, Zach
Collins.
Oh, that's a nice backup.
Yeah. Zach Collins and Jalen Terry. I think he's going to get some minutes.
Oh, I remember him, Rick.
That's my boy.
Arizona guy. Yeah. But overall, this team is forming a lot of threes. They're getting a lot of wings, and the only thing is they need to be shooters. That's what we're looking for. That's what the Bulls are looking for. You want to add anything?
Yeah, I don't think Noah Singwe is going to get much tick. He's going to have to show and prove. And
he's a rookie?
Rookie that we drafted. So, and Yuki Kawamura, I don't think he's going to get much playing time either.
Hey, and maybe, but when did y'all draft? Is Montas the kid that didn't go to college is from Chicago?
Yeah, he was G League Ignite.
Yeah, okay, that's what I'm thinking of. Okay, yeah. No, he nice. He nice. Now that I can identify, you got four. I mean, you might have a big two, but you call it the big four. Marketing, see red, put everything together, sell some tickets up there, and where y'all play at now? United Center still, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
But so far as the Bulls and the playoffs, we know the past 4 years they've been a play-in team. Do they get good as 6, or is they just a higher seed in the play-in? What you guys thinking?
Do you want the pom-pom prediction, or do you want my realistic prediction?
They want
this network is called Fans First Sports Network. That's what we call it.
Here talking about practice. I mean, listen, we're talking about practice.
I'm going to say the Bulls are 43-39, which would get them the 6th seed.
No Levine, and they get better.
Montas got better, along with Montas got better. Okoro's defense. Trey Jones plug and play as a point guard. Kobe White is going to get better.
How many games did Detroit win last year? They was a 6 last year. Well, 43 did it?
44.
Okay, so it may get it. Okay.
I don't see the Bulls getting to 50, but we should be better. No. We should win more than 39.
Right.
Low to mid 40s.
Okay.
That's just kind of weak.
So,
like I know Kevin Herter has the reputation to be a shooter, but he shot something like 34% from 3 last year. Like he's regressed since his Atlanta day.
Yeah, get a ladder with the team full season.
He had a nice one with Sacramento, didn't he?
Hey, yo.
Man, y'all guys is reckless. just straight reckless in the building, man.
I don't know. The bench is
out here crashing out.
Said Kobe's gonna get better, so he's got another level to get. He's already.
I think Kobe could get 25, 5, and
5.
That's
he averaged 20. What's 5 more points? You gotta get
that's a lot. Bro. That's a lot from 20.
Well, it is. It is.
15 to 20 is like something, but
it is.
You are that guy.
Donovan Mitchell averaged 25 last year.
I'm saying that.
Well, no. Well,
he got an all-star team.
He got an all-star. He got like 3 or 4.
But then the big 4 ain't gonna contribute to stop Kobe from getting 25.
We need Kobe to ascend to another level.
Okay,
I agree. Y'all.
That's what I'm saying. For us to get to 43, Kobe got to show, and contract year, he's going to show. He got to show out. So I mean, would it be a contract? He might get to 20.
He in a contract year already. That Joker already got a 150 contract, didn't he?
trying to get another one, trying to get another bag. So,
damn, the market on the street going up. Boy, I gotta stop buying this. Yay. Okay.
Wow.
Hey, man, we talking in code for most people out here. So I don't really pick that up. I'm just cheering. Yay!
Yeah, yeah, that's exactly what we talking about. Fans, man.
But okay, so 6 seed. I like that. I mean, it's gonna be tough though, because like I said, I got my top 5 teams, and that was New York, Cleveland, Orlando, Atlanta, and Detroit. So you saying Chicago is 6? So we put Milwaukee in the play-in, and Indiana probably don't make it this year, right?
Yeah, Indiana dropping out for sure.
You're talking about the Central teams.
We just gonna act like Boston just gonna roll it over?
Oh,
We didn't include Boston either, did we?
Or the Sixers.
Ooh.
It was 13th last year, and it ain't gonna be 13 this year.
Nah. Even though Embiid gonna play like 12 games.
That'd be a career high, won't it?
Outside hey, VJ Exxon, Grimes, Maxey.
Is we having a focused PG though, or is it podcast piece still? Is Paul George doing what we doing right now when he should be studying film?
Never mentioned Paul George though.
Yeah. I can't speak to him, but if he plays, if he actually can play, that's gonna be something too. Draymond not Draymond. Drummond gonna have to step up.
I just read an article. They say Drummond's super washed.
Yeah,
I mean,
like super. Hey, no, don't expect nothing. Expect him to get played off the court just because he gonna be tired. His lack of defense, just like you can expect Isaac Okoro to get played off the court in the playoffs.
Yeah,
Drummond out. He had his best years are behind him. But it's a body throwing there and get 6 fouls though. So but we're gonna get ready to wrap it up in the next 4 or 5 minutes. But I want to go around to everybody before we get out of here. And since we keep it with you guys, Zeke and Rick, man, what NBA storyline or thing you looking forward to seeing this year? Like what do you want to see something happen or who to watch in the NBA this year? One from each of you.
Since we were just talking about Embiid, I'm kind of interested to see how well Embiid plays. Coming off surgery, he's supposed to have gotten into great shape this year. I want to see what he does this year for Philly. If he's going to be focused and actually come in and do something. See how durable he's going to be this year.
Good one. I like that.
There's 2 of them. I'll make them real quick. I'm intrigued by the Giannis soap opera that's happening right now with the nepotism with his brothers on the team and the G League, and like they're doing everything that the Giannis is soap opera that's developing, and he's saying all the right words but not saying the right words. Like he's saying that if they're playing better, then he wants to stay in Milwaukee, but then if they're not, he wants traded. So and then right, and then all his brothers. Yeah, take him with. So, I didn't mean to get Tate riled up with the Nepo, but I mean all his brothers, and also the development and the evolution of Wemby's game. I am very intrigued to see.
That's a good one too.
He grew 2 inches, no Diddy.
Whoa! Wow.
He grew 2 inches over the summer, no Diddy. But now he's 7'5" with that same athleticism, all the tools. He's got everything that. I mean, he runs like a guard, and then that team is loaded, so no Diddy. The Spurs are loaded.
They're a playoff team this year?
Yes. That team is they got a lot. Dylan Harper, De'Aaron Fox, Stephen Castle, Carter Bryant. I think they picked Lou Cornett, close out.
I like Carter Bryant, but he's an Arizona guy, so I know why you said his name.
Yeah. But yeah, so I'm interested to see Wemby, and I think that Wemby possibly can be the face of the NBA with his
another international guy.
Yeah, another international.
Yeah, another international guy. I mean, I think. Well,
Phoenix and
they tried to make it Yao Ming back in the day, but Wendy's actually good. He's still kind of too happy though. He got to get some Giannis mean streak in a little bit too though. But no, I like those though. I'm interested in Wemby, and I want to see how Embiid comes back. June, to you, man, what you looking at?
I'm gonna watch the young guns. I want to see the champions and see because they're no longer a secret. There's no longer a doubt that they're a championship caliber team, and I want to see how this second run does. And they were fortunate last year not to have a lot of injuries, and that plays a big part in repeating, and it stopped a lot of people from repeating. So, but they had a deep team, and I want to see, because if you notice, when the West, the teams in the West, they change every offseason. They add something. It's something like the Lakers is going to get a few pieces. I want to see how Denver is. It's Houston. It's a lot of teams. It's a lot of competition in the West, and they're all gunning for OKC. So that's going to be an interesting story, especially if they, lose a few games early, because, they went on a couple of streaks during the season to where how many games they win? Like close to 65, 66 games, something like that last year.
They won 68 last year. OKC
games. So,
yeah.
If they lose a few games early, how well they can, rebound from that. It's just going to be an interesting story to see, because they're all young. That's a young team.
No, I agree. That'll be interesting. Be false. What you, man? What you looking forward to? What you looking at start the NBA season and throughout?
Yes, I think you guys covered a lot of them, but just seeing KD get acclimated with Houston and with what they got going on, because they do have a lot of good young players.
Is just real quick. Is Durant an automatic 25 still? Automatic.
Yeah. He's still one of the top 5 best scorers in the league right now.
Okay. I agree.
Yeah. So they got a lot of good young players. They got Van Vliet is hurt, so that's one less.
And he's out for the season.
Yeah, he's out.
That's what's curious for me is like, what do they do to replace that? The kid out of Kentucky, Reed Shepherd. Yeah.
Yeah, they're definitely going to get a better look at him. He was kind of played. He was a lottery pick, but they were so deep last year that he didn't really get an opportunity to play. So he's definitely going to get some more tick this year. But yeah, they got Amin Thompson, they got Sengun, they got Tari Eason, they got a lot of young guys. So he has found another nice situation to settle into. So they were a 2 seed last year. So
right, yeah.
I think it was OKC in Houston, which was kind of odd because everybody was, I don't think that was on everybody's bingo card, but we'll have to see how that plays out.
No, it's interesting. I'm definitely, and you guys have said all things that I certainly find interesting. I'm gonna close out with I'm gonna do like Rick. I got 2 also. I'm real curious to see what skinny Luka look like. How that impacts his game, if he's moving better defensively. If his endurance on the court is better. Stress on the court. And if to go part B of that is what he can do for what being on the Lakers can do for, what's the guy name out of Portland, Phoenix,
Ayton.
Yeah, DeAndre Ayton. If playing with the Lakers, playing with other good players where he's not like one of the top 2 or 3 players, can help him just be that mid-range post scorer and a rebounder. Focus on that and guarding the rim, because that's what the Lakers sorely needed. He can resurrect his career, get another big contract because he's young enough. He needs to play well. So I'm interested in seeing what the Lakers are like. LeBron's going to be out for the first couple of weeks or something. I don't know exactly how long, but he's out. He's not going to miss his first opening night in 21 years, I believe. This will be 22. Excuse me. So he's going to miss that. And my other one I want to see is the ascension, because I think there's another level to what Ed Edwards can do. So I'm real curious to see if Ant is going to be a better overall player. I mean, we already know he's a beast. We already know he can get a bucket. I think last year, as good as he is and has been, he shot too many threes. He led the league in 3-point shooting, barely beating out Piston Beasley. You know what I mean? I think there was a dirty joke like Beasley put money in himself to hitting the most threes in the league, and Edwards said, "I ain't gonna let you get that money," because Ant was heisting up shots that last game to try and catch him.
Yeah.
But nah, take less threes, go to the basket more, be more efficient in your game. So I'm looking to see if he can elevate to another level. I'm excited to watch him play the Minnesota Timberwolves, see what they got this year. Because I think they got a good roster too. That West is loaded, but the East is not as loaded talent wise. There's some talent there, but the East is more jumbled together, right? I think at least I see Cleveland and New York as the clear top two. Then 3 through 8, I don't know what's going to happen. So it's going to be really competitive in that to me. So, and this is the best time of year. I got playoff baseball. I still got football. I got college football starting to heat up, and the NBA starting. Definitely, October is probably October and March Madness going probably my favorite NFL playoffs. I'm a sports guy, but yeah, another good time of year for our sports go.
Thanks for listening to this latest episode from the Frustrated Chicago Sports Fan Channel. Don't matter if you listen to this on Apple Podcasts or Spotify or watch it on Twitch or YouTube. Make sure you like, subscribe, share with a friend, hit the notification bell so you never miss a drop. And to all the guys from Chicago, we say 3 things. Bear down, go Cubs go, and sell the team, Jerry.